Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online. This is Gnarlo here. Say hello to everyone, Gnarlo. Good boy. When last we left off a while back, we were here in Galtrev. Essentially the capital village, as it were. Closest thing to a capital that Dunland has here. Located right in the center of the zone. And it is a stronghold of the White Hand forces. We have been working our way up through Galtrev here. We started down here where Tenacious Bob, what was his name? Overseer, somebody, not the Overseer, but whoever this guy was down here, something named Bob, who was telling us we have no business here unless we're here to work. Send us on up, and we've been working our way up through the lower circle. Right here, going from overseer to overseer. We've talked to the first overseer who says it's not his problem that the deliveries aren't getting made. You have to go talk to the second overseer. It's his problem. Second overseer says, I can't do my job without the third overseer doing his job. So that's where we were, working our way on up here to the outskirts of Galtrev, the most lower rank. Got someone named Ariane here. Let's go talk to her. Main reason we came here is over here, Book 4, Chapter 4, the lower village. We have to find someone named Katrin. The Grey Company, Halbarad, the Grey Company is going to be passing by here, and we need to know whether or not that Galtrev and the Dunlendings who live here are a danger to the Grey Company or not. So we come in and find out where their true loyalties and all are. Let's see what Ariane here has to say. Her quest is a little bit too above us, it looks like still. Got it on the silver rings. I love how the Dunland folk have their token of the oxes. So much of their lives depend on their oxen. You know, we've seen the big totem heads like that before scattered about. Wonder if this might be the third overseer on the ring we're seeing right up here. Let's head on up. We're also looking to see. It would be nice to find a milestone, so I don't have a 2 or 3 minute ride to get here on my way. I see a number of rings lighting up. Let's go up this way. Was there one up here on this platform, perhaps? Yeah? Is this the third overseer? Yes, overseer of the White Hand. Okay. What have you got to tell us? Yeah, I can tell you this: being a Uruk, a half orc, whatever these white hand people are, is not good for the complexion. Are you questioning me? Who are you anyway? I haven't seen you around these parts, and you don't look like one of the clansmen. Whoever you are, you can tell the gatekeepers that we will have their shipment ready if the fourth station ever comes through with their promises. I don't know what those sluggards are about, making us wait so long. So find out why Flint Ironhand is blocking the entire day's work. Oh, evidently the fourth station is behind with its shipment, blocking the progress of the third. Boy, they do know how to pass the buck, do they not? What we got here working on? Like more weapons and all. Another, looks like we're getting into some rare men at this point. Looks, up until here, most of the workers in this town have all been the women folk. So we have speculated that the men perhaps have been drafted away down south for Saruman's war. Y'all remember, those of you who've read the books, whenever the battle on, for instance, Helm's Deep occurred. You know, in the movie, it's just this gigantic army of Uruk-hai, but in the books, a large portion of the army were Dunlendings, who were very surprised when Theoden gave them mercy after the battle, because they had been taught by Saruman and his forces that the Rohirrim were these horrible people who would slaughter them after the... There's a milestone that I'm looking for. Who would slaughter them after the battle and take no prisoners. And they were amazed to find out that they had been lied to all this time. Adventurer's Quartermaster. Rohirrim Quartermaster. Dunlending Quartermaster. Okay, well, first of all, we're going to go right up here to this milestone. This is the one I've been looking for. Waiting for. Let us go ahead, and instead of going to Trumdrang, this will take us to Galtrev now. Yes, I want to bind here. Poof. And there we are. Fantastic. Now we have... Oh, and there's an anniversary vendor here too. Wonderful. The Anniversary Fest is still going on for a few more days. I think it ends on the 8th maybe, so I think you've got maybe through this weekend. Of course, the way that there's a Relic and Forge Master. I've been looking for those as well. I will definitely be visiting them before we move on. Let me show you where we are on the map. We are here in the center of the, I guess, the second level of the Galtrev map here. I'm assuming on up this way into the third level is where you would find the upper level people. Can we select all? Is there anything else? There we go. Bunch of stuff popping up. Hey, and we've still got an old bard too. It's nice to know the bards are still around, even if they really don't have a use anymore. Okay. But yeah, the festival is still going on for at least a while longer, although, as I was saying, there is always a situation where Turbine has been known to extend festival celebrations by a week or so. Can't promise it's going to happen, but it might. It might, Rabbit. It might. I'm going to visit the supplier right quick, do a little inventory maintenance, go get me a little bit more coffee, and we will see you again in just a few minutes here. We have completed our little shopping and selling trip here. Let's look around and see what all we have. Healers, provisioners, and all. As we said, the Relic and Forge Masters, which we will need to deal with. Looks like we've got a number of quests in the area to pick up. Let's see what Braun has for us. Ooh, Glinting and Forgotten Pools.
Even the Uchluth have need of help on occasion.
Oh, it's a fishing quest? You must have the fishing hobby trained in order to complete this quest. Okay, let's take a look at that.
Battles were once fought in these lands among great men, Gnarlo, and relics from the swords of the dead fell to the earth. In most places, the gems have long since been picked up by greedy fingers, but the pools of the Dunbog have been known to be rich with glinting treasures, lost in the deep mud. If you go to the Dunbog at night and try your hand at fishing there, you might pull up many great treasures that will improve your gear.
Wow, fantastic. We will have to try that. Glinting in Forgotten Pools. In the Dunbog, sure. Oh, and then you talk to her to travel there. Okay. So I was going to say, where's the Dunbog? But okay, that's one of those where you go on and travel on with her. Okay, what else do we have in this area to take a look at? There's the Stable Master. Make sure we grab him right quick.
You are welcome here, as long as you do not trouble us.
And he's got a trip all the way back to Southbury, the 21st Hall, Karis Galathon, and swift travel to Southbury. Fantastic. So now we've got a quick and easy way to get here. Good, good, good. Okay. What else? Uh-oh. Katrin, the Falcon Clan. Whoa. What a model. Do you know how rare it is to see old... You noticed how rare it is to see, like, old people in this game? Wow. And the old crone, perhaps, the elder of the village. Look at the little twigs in her hat there that look almost like antlers or something. Fantastic.
You want to know what is happening in these lands?
Book 4, Chapter 4, The Lower Village. She looks you up and down appraisingly.
You want to know what is happening in these lands? You are far from home, so far from home. In Galtrev, you must not offend the wrong people. It is dangerous to make enemies here. Yes, it is. If you seek information, you seek one of these three. Day, Hulun, or Idwal. They will teach you about these lands. So let's talk to Day, Hulun, or Idwal. Alright, where might they be? I don't know, but I see a ring light up that I don't think that we had seen before. So nice to see all the traffic, all the people in these parts. Looks like a crafting area over there, perhaps. Is that yep, Ford Supplier, all that's over that way. The Hobby Master to learn your fishing. Guess we need one of those. This is quite the hub. This is kind of like the Dunlin version of Bree here. Need to find where the, I bet there's a Vault Master here too. Let's see. Yep, there's the Vault Master over there as well. Vault Keeper right next to an Auctioneer, a mailbox, and a barber. Okay. I bet this place, I wonder if this was like in the heyday whenever Isengard had came out, when this book had first been released. I wonder if this is Flint Ironheart. Okay, so that's where we need to continue this quest. The Galtrev quest. I wonder if this was kind of like the equivalent of the 21st Hall back in the day. Okay, Flint Ironheart. Ooh, you definitely take more after your orcish side, don't you? Alright, Flint, what do you got to say? I know everything is held up. You don't have to remind me, whoever you are. These lazy fools who work for me here can't seem to do anything right, and I can't punish them fast enough to fix matters. I don't know why our great lord would wish to ally himself with such feeble, incompetent folk. They would be more useful as food for the Uruks than as suppliers and warriors. It seems like you have just volunteered to flog those useless mules until the supply lines are running smoothly again. The block supply lines. If the guards sent you here to join the labor force, then you will have come to the right place. We are hopelessly behind, as you see, in blocking the entire day's supply chain. Here's your first task. Go flog, beat, and torture the workers until they are productive again. I want them working twice as fast. I want them doubling their production. If they still don't work, kill them and take their place. If you can manage to get them working today, you will likely be welcome to come and go from Galtrev as often as you like. Well, seeing as I've pretty much been able to come and go from Galtrev as often as I liked without getting the supply chain going again, I wonder what actually happens if you continue down this line. We will continue as long as we're here and as long as the epic quest is taking us along. All right, help Wound make spears more quickly. Help Rianu find missing nails and pins for the siege engines. Help Gethin deliver the heavy boxes and crates to the other work sites. So basically, we are helping to create war engines for Saruman that he can then use to attack Rohan at. Got a bit of a moral dilemma here, don't we? Tell you what, in the meantime, I guess that's Rianu. Where are the other folk? There's Woon. And is that one Gethin, the laborer? Okay, we found our labor force here. So, I think at the moment we will try and avoid this particular moral quandary we have found ourselves in. Let's see if we can't find where the Dai, Hulun, or Idwal might be. And the way the sun is going down, we might be able to go back and talk to that lady before this episode's over, and then try and go fishing for some quest pieces. For some vital pieces for our armor and all. Wouldn't that be nice? Now, are we trying to get up there into that third row? I'm thinking that it's not down this way.
Nope. We've definitely took the wrong turn. We should have went left at Albuquerque. Still enjoying all the great architecture and all that. Ooh, we're about to hit into the golden hour. Look at the wonderful golden light we're starting to get here. Okay, so how do we get up there into that area? Let's like continue on past our labor issues. Don't get involved in the union strife for right now. Continue making spears. Let's continue on up this way, perhaps. Is there anything up in this area? What exactly are you people doing up here? We got people laughing and joking around while standing on the back of oxen? Or the what? The wooden oxen? We got people dancing here on lazing about in the shade. This is most interesting. There has to be a quest or something associated with this. I would certainly hope. We will have to look into that. Very interesting. That's another one of those weird little corners that are just tucked away. This particular game has so many of these things, you know, these weird little corners and things that are just tucked away that if you don't go there and you don't particularly look around for them, you know, you're just hurrying through doing the epic line, kind of like we're doing here, or just trying to level up as quickly as possible, you could easily miss something like that. I mean, this little thing of weirdness that the developers have put in. Yeah, it probably doesn't actually advance the story at all. Just some flavor fluff pieces. Alright, are we up into the third level? Yep, we are reaching the uppermost levels, which is where I would imagine the people of power are that she told us to talk to. Yep, there's Idwal. Is Idwal one of the people? Idwal is one of the people. Alright, Sheba's with the Falcon clan. It looks like Idwal here is with the Ox
This
clan.
land belongs to the Ox clan. You will not leave here alive.
Uh-oh, defend yourself. I think you just picked on the wrong hobbit, fella. You have much to learn at the hands of the Ox clan. Yeah, I don't think you can teach me a whole heck of a lot. You didn't knock me out for long, did you? Yeah, see, you're going down quick. And yeah, y'all will notice all the scrolling stuff. I've got it. The angry Dunlending has been cowed. I yield, I yield. Alright, so it doesn't look like we have too much to worry about from him. Alright, talk to Katrin and Galtrav, so we have to go back and talk to her again. Alrighty, we'll wander down there. And when we get back to Katrin, we will rejoin you. Alright, we're back down here. Actually, you know, this is always one of those things where you have to worry. Is she like wanting to take over? She wanting to elevate the Falcon clan, perhaps? And so she's having us do her dirty work and going up there and taking out the other leaders? You know, I bet she's a crafty one. Let's have another sip of coffee, shall we? Ah, yes indeed. She's a crafty one. She's a crafty one. Let's talk to her.
I did not think to see you again, Devodiad, but I was wrong, yeah?
I did not think to see you again, Devotia, but I was wrong, yeah? I heard the cries of that pathetic ox from here. Folk of many clans live in Galtrav, but those who have grown wealthy from the gifts of Saruman float to the top. We of the lower village work hard just to get by, but the taskmasters in the upper village live off of our labors and return the products of them to the wizard. Perhaps you can be of some use to the Hebog Luth, the clan of the Falcon. We stand against those who have thrown in with Saruman.
All right, awesome.
Even the folk of Galtrib are put to work to further the wizard's aims.
Chapter 5, Katrin's Rebellion. All right. Here we are on Star Wars Day, May the 4th. May the 4th be with you, and we are we are helping with the rebellion against the Empire. How utterly appropriate.
People of many clans have listened to the promises of Saruman, and where his words are not enough, his gold does the trick. Even the folk of Galtrav are put to work to further the wizard's aims. At the lumber camp northeast of here, trees are felled and the wood prepared for carting to Isengard. Go there, steal their axes, and throw them into the pond east of the lumber camp. Even if they fish them out, the rust will make the axes unreliable and difficult to use. Members of the Dragon clan may have brought the axes to other settlements in Pin-Gwith. These would do as well. A simple act of rebellion, maybe, but its effort could be sweeping.
So collect lumber axes from the camp northeast of Galtrev. That we shall do. And I think that is where we will call this an episode. Fantastic. Okay. Chapter 5, Katrin's Rebellion. Katrin, you have definitely deserved to have your unique model there. Fantastic. All right, folks. No, not Womoke, smoke. Okay. That is where we are going to call it an evening. We will see y'all next time. I'm going to try and go and record and see if we can get a Slowtro episode going up too. Remember that the anniversary festival is on for a few more days, unless it's extended. It will be on for a few more days, so go and get your horses and get your prizes and participate in all the fireworks and all. And we will see you again next time. As I said in my latest update, don't expect frequent updates, but we will be getting an episode. I am taking that pledge and working at it. We will get a episode of LOTRO and an episode of Slowtro up every week. So I can't promise any more often than that, but we will get at least one episode up every week of both of them. So we will see you next time, and stay tuned for Slowtro coming up shortly. And we will see you then. Thanks for watching, and always a pleasure. Bye-bye.